Welcome! Yesterday's NBA news from the 17th of July. We had little to no news, so yeah, it will be a quick one probably, even though I always speak long, so so it might not be a short one anyway. Let's get into it. Isaiah Thomas worked out for the Bucks. Shams reported this two-time All-Star worked out for the Bucks, and it's Isaiah Thomas. So. I mean, I guess. And the other news are also about the Bucks because Khris Middleton underwent arthroscopic surgeries on both ankles, which is kinda crazy and scary. And his body has not looked right just since they won the title, essentially, right? He's expected to be ready for the start of the season, but having surgeries on both ankles, I don't know, man. His body just might be done, honestly. But we'll see. I hope he recovers. I hope he'll be able to play. And after this, maybe he'll just... his body will feel right and the injuries will not, bug him. But... yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. Anyway, the WNBA. Caitlin Clark broke the WNBA assist record. She had 19 assists. So that's crazy. And I mean, her passing is probably her, at the end of the day, best ability. I know the three-point shooting and the deep shooting is cool, but her vision and her passing is just so incredible. And that's what makes her so special, right? The male comparison is Steve Nash for that reason, right? So she had 24.6 rebounds, 19 assists on 10 of 19 shooting, but the Wings beat the Fever 101-93, which is not a good loss for the Fever. The Wings have been the worst team in the league, essentially, with the Mystics. And although they obviously got some talent, the Fever really should have won this one, right? Even Allie Boston had a good game. So this is a bad loss for the Fever heading into the break, because the WNBA obviously has had its last game here for a month before they return on the 17th of August, or August 17th. And yeah. So there's that. Arike and Jordan Poole are best friends and play a lot like each other, which I found just hilarious. And it's very true. Arike had 24, 7 and 7, 24.7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. And some crazy plays all over the place. And Odyssey Sims had 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 9 assists on 10 of 17 shooting from the field. Crazy that she wasn't in the league before, like 2 weeks ago, right? Crazy. Now she's helping the Wings a lot, and they should get back Sabali once the break is over, once the 1 month break is over, so that could be really interesting. And the Lynx, the Minnesota Lynx beat the Dream 86-79. Kayla McBride had 30 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal on 9 of 17 shooting from the field. And they needed this win, obviously, without Nafisha Collier, who just missed the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know how long it has been, but the Lynx have been really struggling without her, so really great win for them as they head into the break, like I said. And next time we'll talk about the WNBA will be mid-August, and we'll be talking about women's basketball Olympics tournament without a doubt, but the WNBA is on pause until then, which makes me sad. Then to the Summer League games. The Summer League has lost its fun to me a little bit. Thankfully, there are great channels where you can just watch the highlights, even though obviously it doesn't give you the full picture. At least you have something, right? It's just lost its juice, and I obviously recommend, I'll put a link to this guy's channel who does just short highlight videos for some of the rookies or some of the guys that had good games. Even though obviously it would be cool to do defensive highlights and to see, in a way, or lowlights, right? For a lot of these guys, because for example, right, for the Suns, Isaiah Wong, as you can see, had 18 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist on 6 of 8 shooting, but their rookies, which is Iguodaro and Dunn, were pretty non-existent in the game. So, and those are the lottery picks, right? Isaiah Wong is the 55th pick from last season, who was with the Pacers. So, it's kinda crazy. Anyway, Dayon Plowden continues to impress in the Summer League. The Warriors are 3-0 in the Summer League. They could go 4-0 and make the final, make the top 4, which would be crazy, because that has not happened since I've been a fan, which, I mean, that's bigger achievement than those 4 titles. Anyway, Dayon Plowden is gonna be a steal, very likely. This 2-way contract's looking better and better each minute, and I think he's gonna force his way into the rotation. Bronny had his best game, 12 points, 5 of 11 shooting from the field, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. Good bounce back, even though it was against the Hawks, who were essentially missing all their lottery guys, right? Ricochet didn't play, Gay didn't play, so it was the backups of the backups of the players that you're there to watch for the Hawks. So that was sad because I really wanted to see Ricochet play, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Scottie Pippen and GG Jackson, Scottie Pippen Jr., shine for the Grizzlies, 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists for Scottie Pippen Jr. He had like a 15-point fourth quarter or something like that, and GG had 27 points and 13 rebounds, 0 assists, gets buckets, gets rebounds. All you need to know about GG Jackson. And Tristan Silva continues to impress. I really like his touch. I like the shot. I like the ball handling in a way. So he continues to impress for Orlando, and Jed Howard had himself another good offensive night, which is good because last season just didn't go well for him overall. Taylor Hendricks for the Jazz had 23 points, 9 rebounds on 9 of 10 shooting, looked comfortable, got some offensive boards, was aggressive, was ready to shoot, and the shot looked great. So I'm happy to see that because I've been disappointed with him a lot lately, but he's still very young, so I know he can figure it out. Even though, like I keep repeating, Utah has it jammed out as the other guy for Utah, another power forward, small forward, center, Kyle Filipowski, who was their 33rd pick or something like that in this year's draft, had 20 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block on 9 of 16 shooting, and he looked smooth, man. The post moves, the dunks, the 3-ball, the confidence, looked really good today. Cody Williams had 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist on 4 of 7 shooting for the field. Also for the Jazz, their top pick this season, which was like the 10th pick. Then Tyler Kolek had 21 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and the game winner for the Knicks. He was their second round pick, was traded there from the Pacers. He's been looking really good. Nico taught you, Stam. Shout out to Nico. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right even. Who knows? And obviously Keon Ellis had a great game for the Kings on the other end, but I just feel like he kinda doesn't belong in this segment. And Kelal Ware continues to fucking impress. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 9 of 12 shooting from the field. The feel is impeccable. The shooting looks solid. The size obviously is great. Obviously against the Summer League teams it stood out even more because the lobs he was getting were too easy. And he's looking like a really great piece for Miami, man. So that's scary. That could be another great draft pick for Miami. And maybe they'll have a great season because obviously Jimmy will be looking for a revenge season. Tyler Hero hopefully will be looking for a revenge season to be fully healthy. And they'll be maybe more motivated this season after what was a kind of a disaster season last season, in my opinion. In terms of injuries, in terms of how they looked, in terms of all the comments and everything. So, Kelal Ware, man. Kelal Ware looks great. And that's it for today. Stretched it out to 8 minutes, so shout out to me. Anyway, Summer League still will be played. The Team USA actually played. I completely forgot about that. Was yesterday. Team USA destroyed Serbia against Team USA destroyed Serbia. Steph, AD and Bam duo is looking incredible, and they looked way more comfortable today. So the world is obviously scared, but I would love to see someone dethrone this team, even though I love Steph and these guys. All of those guys. I would love to see a smaller team beat them, right? It would be so fun, but we'll see what happens at the Olympics, which we'll talk about obviously here. As always, be kind to yourself and to others. Yeah, that's it. Just learn, educate yourselves, be kind, try to be as empathetic as possible, and yeah, just be.